Hey guys, Jeff here from Jeff-AHTabletop, bringing you Movember Miniatures update number 2. So before I get into things, I just want to quickly say thanks to everyone that's getting involved so far. Great to see so much support coming this way for such a spur of the moment little project. But yeah, it's really cool to see. In about a week, I'll be making a video with everyone that's involved. I'll be featuring you all in a video, so there'll be links and stuff to your channels. As a bit of a thank you, a bit of a tribute to you. One special mention I want to do now is my friend Steve. He's getting involved with this, which is really cool. He's doing some Savage Orcs, so there'll be a link to his channel in this video. And another thing is, time is a little bit of our enemy at the moment. Because it was such a spur of the moment thing, I didn't do any planning, unfortunately. I would like to have everything to me by the 25th. That way I can auction it off during the last week of November. And yeah, and then that way we have all them. Well, we should have them off to their new home by the end of November, and yeah, have the money to donate to the charity. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring that up simply because I know a few people are getting involved or overseas, and so we're going to have to figure out shipping times and stuff, so you can get your projects completed and shipped off in time. It's not a big deal. It comes a bit later. I suppose it kind of is and it isn't. I suppose we can always, if it's going to be a couple of days late because of the postal service, then it's so be it. We can always either do a shorter auction or so yeah, my ideal is a 5-day auction, up on eBay, but if things don't get here till the 26th or whatever, then you can always do a 3-day auction. But yeah, so yeah, I want to auction all this off in the last week of November. So yeah, just be a bit wary of that if you're participating or thinking about participating. Anyway, on to what I've done. So I finished off my Night Goblin Shaman today. So quickly go over, guess what I did for him. I did Warboss Green to base coat his skin. I used Mournfang Brown on all the light browns, Rhinox Hide on all the dark browns, Boltgun Metal on all the metal, Rakar Flesh for all the bones and teeth. And that was all the base coats, I think. Oh, and I used, what's it called, Screamer Pink for the stuff in his little cauldron, which I'll get onto in a minute. But, yeah, really happy that came out. Oh, I used Ashen Grey on his cloak, robes, whatever you want to call them. What I really did is I left the black there, just the undercoat, the primer, and then I did some. I really watered down the Ashen Grey and went over it, pretty much all of it really lightly. And then I did some less watered down grey and did some edge highlighting before washes. Yeah, then I brought the washes in. And I had black. Oh, actually, first I did Built-In green over all the skin. Then I did Agrax Earthshade over all the browns and the metals, and I did a little bit over the bones, just really lightly to give them a bit of more of a dirtier look. And then I used Bedab Black over the cloak and everything, and inside the mouth and all that stuff. Over the bones again, I went with that as well, so to sort of give them a bit more definition, I guess. Then I highlighted up with all the colours I used originally, and then with, which bit was it? Oh yeah, with the green I did it, and then I added just a really small amount of white. It's pretty much unnoticeable, but I just wanted to do that a little bit more. And yeah, then there's the one thing that I'm really happy with how it came out is in the cauldron. I'm not sure how much is going to come up on the camera, but I used a little bit of water effects in the cauldron to make it sort of look slimy and stuff, and on the back of his base I've made it so it's like some of the stuff's dripping out on the ground, which I thought was a pretty cool little touch, if I can get him there. But yeah, a bit of a closer look, I guess. I'm really happy with how he came out. And yeah, that means I'm now on to the next guy. And I've also got some Night Goblins coming my way as well, which is good. I saw them early today actually on eBay. I was just scrolling through eBay as I do, and I saw them like, oh cool, that'd be awesome for the project. And I'm gonna wrap it up now. Thanks all for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye for now.